Hello everyone, welcome to another Joyfill video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the form builder. So let's say you want to build a basic, let's say a facility inspection form or a work order or really any type of form you could think of. You can basically build that here within Joyfill. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend most of our time in the My Form section, which is a location where you can build all your form templates and then obviously customize them and change them at any time. So let's go ahead and head over to the Add New button. And you're going to have a few different drop-down options here. The first one is going to be you can actually if you're trying to skip the step of building a form, you can actually choose from a large library of pre-built forms. But for this video, we're going to look at this option here, which is the create blank. So it's basically going to allow you to start with a blank canvas that you can then add the fields you want and place them on the form in order to construct and design out the form you are trying to create. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And what this does is it opens up a canvas in the background, a little message. I'm going to go ahead and just remove those out of the way. And as you can see here, we are doing all of this on the free plan. So this isn't going to cost you anything at all. It's all part of the free plan. So you can build as many forms as you want, as robust as you want, without having to pay a dime. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and name my form. So if you click this little gear icon, it'll allow you to change the title of the form. So I'm just going to call this, let's just say my form for now. And then here you're going to see on the left are all the different fields that I can add to my form. So what I think I'm going to do first as just a example for this video is let's go ahead and add a rich text to the form. And then let's go ahead and add, let's say, an image because I want to add my logo. And so this is going to be my header. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this little corner icon here and drag this over. And then I'm going to do the same with the image field and then move that up here. And so first, what I'm trying to construct here is a header, maybe with the form name, maybe some additional text or description information about this form, and then I'm going to upload a logo. So let's go ahead and call this form my custom form. Again, you can name this whatever you want. If it's like a facility audit, you can say, the monthly facility audit form. You can name that whatever you want, but this is a kind of a good template to follow. I'm going to make it maybe a 24 text and then bold it. So I have it there on the corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and upload an image. Boom. So I just went ahead and uploaded my logo. And so this kind of completes the header, a very basic header. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some fields. Now, let's say this is for a facility inspection. So I want to add a specific, let's say, site information to this form. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to sites. So these two are lists within Joyfill. More on this another video, but basically it allows you to contain a list of information. So let's say I do a facility inspection for 10 different buildings within like a school ground, and I'll have those 10 buildings all listed as sites. And then I can then, when I go to fill out this form, I can just select one of those sites and it will autofill all that site information. So let's start with location name. And then I want to do, let's just do the street address. And then yeah, let's just start with that. Let me add that. And then you can rename these fields so you can leave it as location name. I'm going to call it facility name. And then address is fine. And then I'm going to maybe just resize this to about here. And then what I want to do is I want to add, let's say, a date field. So I'm going to click the little green icon to add a date field, resize it. And I'm just going to set it up here under the logo and then call it inspection date. Okay. And you can continue to add whatever fields you need. There are some great options here. I can add a drop down field so I can add yes and no options, you know, pass fail options, really anything. You can have it be a list of 10 different items, 30 different items, but basically they are, you can select them rather than typing them. Same thing with the check multi choice. This is check boxes, signature box. A lot of great options here. You can add a table if you're trying to, display inventory or a list of the devices on this specific form. Let's say if I'm doing an inspection on all the doors within my facility to make sure that they, are properly, opening and closing, um, especially for like, let's say a safety inspection so people can get in and out of doors if there was like a fire. So you could add like a table and then you can add the columns and rows that you need in order to collect that information of those doors. Now, this is what's really cool about this is it is dynamic. So I don't actually have to add rows, like a predefined set of rows. You can actually just start out with leaving it at one, and it will, when you go to fill it out for one of those 10 buildings, you can dynamically add as many rows as you need for just that specific building. And, again, every building can have a different number of doors at that location. So all of these are contain different functions that allow you to easily fill out these forms. And this is obviously a very easy to use and create form builder. Another thing that's very cool that I should mention is that everything built uh, on this form, specifically on the web portion, the desktop portion, you'll see there's a little toggle option here for the phone. And what's really cool is that every form built within Joyfill is automatically mobile friendly. So it automatically resizes these fields to fit on a mobile or tablet device. So it does it for you, so you don't even have to do that. But obviously, you can come in here and make modifications if you want directly on the mobile view. And once you do finish your form here, you can click the preview, and this is what it's going to look like. So obviously this is a very short form, but if you had a lot more fields, you would kind of see the pages here. But you can do a little preview before you're finished. And once you are done, it does auto save. You'll see a little green icon of success show up at the bottom left when you're making your adjustments. And then once you are finished, you can just go back to My Forms or click the little Forms link here, and you'll then see your new form listed there. And as you continue to create forms, you will see all those form templates here. If you do have any issues, you can always use the blue support chat here on the bottom right to live chat with someone live when you're trying to make adjustments to a form. they'll also assist you in building your forms as well. So definitely utilize that if you do get stuck. And that's about it. So this form builder is really that easy. It's again free to use. But I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching.